Six guys.
Shut up, I'm gonna phone Ronnie.
You left me for somebody else. Now I left me for somebody else.
Shut up, I'm gonna phone Ronnie.
Peace, love, and light. Wherever you are, before we start, I just want to say thank you, and I'm transmuting positive energy, love, and light your way. So my name is Irene. I am a certified meditation instructor. I am a certified Reiki practitioner, and I am a published author of a book entitled Writing So the Healing Can Begin. The book is a compilation of poetry, love notes, affirmations, and it is like a window to my heart of experiences that I may have been through in platonic or romantic relationships. It is a book of healing. It is a book of boundaries. It is a book of knowing my worth. It is a book of guaranteeing myself of happiness and a life of joy and positivity and abundance. It is a book of strength and resilience. It is a book of just knowing who I am and knowing how much I love myself and how much I expect the world and the people that I give my heart and my love to, what I expect from them in return. It is a book of transparency and vulnerability. And it is just me laying my heart out and letting people know, okay, you are not alone in this situation. Other people have been through this situation. You are not alone in the way that you feel. Your feelings are valid, even if they aren't validated. You do not need outside validation to know who you are. So that's what the book is about. It is a window to my heart. It is a window to my soul. And it is a peek into the way that I love and the way that I desire to be loved. So I run a platform called Brown Girls Heal. And this platform, I like to call it a safe space. And it is a platform of healing modalities, affirmations, filling your cup. It is a platform letting people know that it's okay to not be okay. It is a platform to fill you when you need to be filled. It is a platform of community and transparency and vulnerability and love. And my mission statement with Brown Girls Heal is a safe space for Black and brown folk. And I created that mission statement and I stick with that mission statement because I remember being a teenager and going through depression and going through a healing journey. There were not a lot of platforms and social media outlets and open therapy outlets and even Black and brown therapists. There weren't a lot of spaces that I could go to let me know that what I was going through was normal, and to let me know that what I was going through was okay, and to let me know that it is okay to not be okay. There weren't a lot of platforms that offered that reassurance and that security to my mind and my soul. So a lot of the healing work I never outsourced. A lot of the healing work I did myself, and so proud of myself for doing that at 16 years old. But I also recognized how important it is to have a community, and I also recognize how important it is to have those spaces that are open with you and vulnerable with you, and that will pull you in and say, hey, it is okay that you're feeling this. You're not alone in these feelings. And I think that creating Brown Girls Heal really set a tone in my heart for my community and pouring into my community every single day and letting the people that are a part of my community know that you never have to go through certain things alone. I did that by choice. I went through a lot of things alone in my teenage years because the love that I desired and the love that I needed when it came to mental health and when it came to depression, like I said, there weren't a lot of outlets for that. So creating that platform and creating that outlet was extremely important to me because I know how it feels to go through certain things alone, and I know how it feels to feel like you aren't understood and you aren't seen. So saying and creating a space where I know that people know that they are seen and they are heard and they are loved and they are never judged, that was extremely, extremely important to me and extremely important to my heart when building this community. I offer a safe space. I offer everyday reassurance that you are amazing. And I offer everyday reassurance that you are doing your best. And right now, your best is good enough. I offer everyday reassurance that love is so easy. Loving people genuinely and being intentional with yourself and your healing journey is so easy as long as you remember who you are and remember that you are divinely created and that God lives in each and every one of us and the divine live in each and every one of us. And I think offering that to Black and brown folk, my main purpose and my main mission is to support and love on Black and brown folk, because we need that. We need that hand holding sometimes, and we need that pat on the back sometimes, and we need that hug daily, because this world is so hard on us, and in turn, a lot of the times we're hard on ourselves and we don't even realize how hard we can be on ourselves. So I think with Brown Girls Heal, it's sort of like letting people know that they are worthy of a place in this world, and letting people know that they deserve to take up space in this world, and letting people know that they hold value and they are, anyone that comes in contact with you in this lifetime is privileged and blessed to have come in contact with you. Just reassuring people of their worth and their place in this world. I think that is one of my biggest missions, and that is one of the things that I have to offer is I have been through certain things and I've lived through certain things, and I would never offer any type of insight on things that I've never lived through. I know what it feels like to go through depression at a young age. I know what it feels like to have to fight certain battles on your own. And when I created this platform, I created it specifically to let my people know that they are not alone. And just because they feel like they have to do things alone, they really don't. It's to let my people know that they don't have to carry every single bag, that they don't have to carry every single burden, and not every burden is theirs to carry. It's about letting people know that safe communities do exist and safety does exist, and people that see you and genuinely want to love on you simply because you are a human being and you deserve to be loved. That's why I created Brown Girls Heal. I think some of the challenges that I face is with my boundaries sometimes. I am extremely open with the services that I offer, whether it's tarot services, Reiki services, or just communicating and being someone's accountability partner or someone's mentor. I make myself extremely open with that, and it's very hard for me sometimes to create boundaries because I know what it feels like to be in certain situations and to be in a panic and just want to reach out to someone. But I think one of the challenges that I faced would be just creating boundaries with myself and knowing when I don't have to do everything, and when I don't have to be everything, and when I can take a break, and when I can step back, and when I can do what I can and allow that to be enough instead of for doing the most and then I am now drained or unfulfilled. Doing what I can has been one of the challenges, in knowing that whatever I do is enough, and however much I decide to pour into someone, it is coming from a place of genuine intention, genuine intentional love, and knowing that that's enough. I think that's one of the biggest challenges I faced is knowing when I can step back and knowing when I can take a break and pause and stop and just pour back into me for a little bit. Wow, I am going to be starting a one-on-one mentoring program called Brown Girls Wellness. It's basically a program, it's at your leisure. I'm going to be offering 30, 45-minute and hour Zoom calls where we go over what you might be dealing with in your journey, where you are in your journey. We're going to go over different healing modalities that can help you where you are in your journey. We're going to be doing mirror affirmations together, reciting affirmations together. I'm going to be holding people accountable for their healing in 2022. I'm going to be offering private readings during these sessions and follow-ups, journal prompts, writing prompts. So that is one of the things that I'm super excited for in 2022, is just connecting deeper with my community and having these one-on-ones with my community and loving on people in that intimate way. I think that's one of the things that I can say I'm extremely excited about in 2022, is really just like loving on the people in my community in an intimate way and creating that safe space for them. But I always try to come from a place of experience, and my experience with suppression, and my experience with a journey, and my experience with shadow work and things that I've lived through that has shaped me and helped me relearn and relove myself all over again. I think what I have to offer is genuine transparency and intention on just loving people, because that's really what it's all about. It's sincerely about loving one another and allowing that love to speak for us, and not being judgmental on where someone is in their journey, and acknowledging that we all journey different, and someone can go through a journey and get through what they're going through in a day. For someone else, it might take 2 months, it might take 3 months. We all heal differently and we all go through things differently. But I think just offering that space of safety and offering that space of transparency and experience with certain things is one of the things that I think I have to offer, is knowing that no matter what engagement I have and no matter what conversation I have, I genuinely, intentionally come from a place of love. And I have been blessed to have an amazing community of sisters that love me and that pour into me and that show up for me. So I think for me, it's extremely important to provide that same grace to the people that I am in community with, to love on these people with intention, with genuine intention. That is what I have to offer. I just want people to know that when you're going through a journey, to never compare your journey to the journey of someone else's. Never compare where you are to where someone else is in their journey, because you never know the milestones that person had to cross, and the crosses that they had to bear in order to get where they are in their journey. To constantly and always give yourself grace and give yourself credit, and know that you are doing the absolute best, and your best is good enough. You are doing what you came to do on this earth, and you are walking in your soul purpose, and that alone is good enough. You are never going to be given too much that you cannot handle. You're never going to be given too much that you cannot handle. You are walking in the light of the divine, and you are divinely guided, and you are beautiful, and you are whole, and you deserve to take up space in this world. And I just think it's so important that as sisters and as a community and as Black and brown folk, we constantly fill each other up with this type of love. It's a cold world out there. It's hard out there. But knowing that you have people that love you intentionally and that really just want the best for you, I think is such a beautiful thing. And we all deserve to experience that in this lifetime. We all deserve to experience intentional, genuine outpours of love in this lifetime, because that is our birthright. Love is our birthright. Peace is our birthright. Abundance is our birthright. Financial stability is our birthright. Happiness is our birthright. And continuing to surround yourself with people that give you what you need intentionally and pour into you intentionally is a beautiful thing. Where I can be found on social media, my Instagram is Brown Girls Heal. My Twitter is Brown Girls Heal. You can find a link to my book on www.browngirlsheal.com. You can also request readings on browngirlsheal.com. And a link will be posted when I begin to offer my one-to-one mentoring session in January 2022. And I'm extremely excited for that, just to love on the people in my community just a little bit more. But I am blessed and grateful and thankful to have been a part of this and to have been able to share myself and share my love and share Brown Girls Heal with you. I'm grateful for what you do. I'm grateful for the platform that you have, and I'm grateful that you are continuing to give us a voice and continuing to allow us to shine and to spread our light to the world and let people know that there are spaces that exist that are safe and full of love and full of transparency and genuine intention. So I am thankful. I am grateful. I thank you so much.
Shut up, I'm gonna phone Robbie.
You left me for somebody else. Now I left me for somebody.
Shut up, I'm gonna phone Robbie.